All right, well, moving on now, Wednesdays here on the program, we like to put the spotlight on the farm women's group, Common Ground.
Common Ground is a group of farm women who want to be a resource for consumers who want to know more about how their food is grown. So in this segment, we hear from Common Ground volunteer Anita Keys about how her family farm operation works to market yearling steers.
Well, we are learning more about cattle production today, and joining me now with more is Anita Keys. Anita, what do you have for us today?
Greetings from the Sandhills, and June is always kind of a fun month here in that we're got the cows out to pasture, we've got our yearlings sold, and that's what I want to talk to you about today is what selling yearling means. Now, we're a cow-calf operation, which means we have cows that we calve out ourselves, actually. And that we do, we have two different herds. We have one herd we do in February, March, April, and in the spring. And then we have a fall herd, which actually starts in August, which is not fall in my world, but September, October. And they're a little bit more independent. They calve out in the hills a little more. But that means we market our calves at two different times. So we can kind of maybe hit the market good once in a while. It kind of spreads out your risk a little bit. And by a yearling, I mean they're like a year old. So this time of year, we're selling the ones that were born last spring. So marketing, there's different ways you can market your calves. And the way we market is we market direct. We sell directly to a farmer in Iowa that has lots of corn to feed. He's got a cattle yard there, and we've done this for years. So that's selling private. You can go through a sale barn, and you can sell via online video now. If we would choose not to sell our calves, if we would retain ownership, we could like send them to a feedlot, or if we had our own feedlot, we could just keep them ourselves. We would take on that added risk, but we would also take on possibly the added benefit of that. And I mentioned we sell to a farmer in Iowa. We've done this for like 35 years. So the day comes when they're shipping, and they either leave really early in the morning or they come the night before. Oftentimes they come partway the night before. And so that the cattle can travel early in the morning when it's cooler. So then if we have some leftovers, like last week we had, oh, I don't even know. I think there was like 20 head that were left over. And so then sometimes we'll take a pickup and trailer and actually take them to Iowa. What we did last week was we took them to the Bassett sale barn. And right now, Nebraska, as you know, is just full of road construction everywhere. And so we couldn't get across the bridge that you have to go to between Ainsworth and Bassett. So we got to take the scenic route, which we knew ahead of time, through Springview to Bassett, which adds like 45 minutes to your trip. Plus, you go through the Niobrara River Valley, and then you have to like pull that load of cattle up the hill on the other side. So an adventure, but life is always an adventure in agriculture. So that's a little bit about what we do when it comes to marketing our yearling steers.
All right, and you're coming back now with a recipe to share.
Yes, we're gonna do burrito meat, which maybe you've done, but I'm going to show you some other ways you can maybe do some things with your burrito meat.
Perfect. We'll see you in a few minutes.